Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 will have many different genres and surprises, teases composer. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 is set to span many different genres and include a few surprises, according to composer Nami Melamed. Strange New Worlds is the 11th show in the Star Trek franchise and debuted on Paramount Plus in May 2022. So far, it has run for 2 seasons and 20 episodes. Starring Anson Mount, Ethan Peck, and Rebecca Romijn, the series follows the crew of the Starship Enterprise in the 23rd century as they explore new worlds. The show received high viewership and critical acclaim, and Strange New Worlds Season 3 is due for release in 2025. In an exclusive interview with Screen Rant to discuss his work on the animated Pixar show Dream Productions, Melamed also talked about her love of Strange New Worlds and her excitement about what Season 3 of the show is set to bring. While she appeared to rule out another musical episode, despite the success of Season 2 Subspace Rhapsody, she revealed that Season 3 is her favorite season, and that it proved to be very challenging musically. Check out Melamed's full comments on the matter below. Asar, you also do the music for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Season 3 is coming up next year. Is there anything you can say about what people can expect? Is there going to be another musical episode? Nami Melamed, there's not another musical episode, but it's my favorite season. I have a very high bar for Star Trek, and I really enjoyed it. There are very different genres in there. There will be surprises. It's not a musical, but there are surprises. Musically, it was also very challenging. Sometimes we used a different ensemble, so maybe that's a hint for what's coming. Strange New Worlds has already stood out among the franchise for its clever blend of humor, episodic storytelling, and retreading old ground in a fresh and interesting way. Indeed, Subspace Rhapsody was also a first for the franchise, marking the first ever Star Trek musical episode, and Melamed's comments suggest the show will look to push more boundaries, both narratively and musically. Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 will debut sometime this year, and looks set to continue the show's penchant for exploring different tones and genres from episode to episode. This is a series that looks to continue to break the mold, and has successfully helped to renew interest in Star Trek during the Paramount era. While not much by way of plot is known about Season 3 yet, Melamed's comments suggest that the show will look to surprise its audience and continue to do things differently. This should ensure that viewership remains high, and that the series continues to garner the acclaim that has made it such a key part of Star Trek canon. Strange New Worlds seems to be striking a chord with both franchise veterans and newcomers, and it will be interesting to see the direction the series chooses to take in later seasons. Season 3 could make a deeper and richer exploration of a path already well trodden, while Strange New Worlds Season 4, which has also been greenlit, could experiment further with things like crossovers. Star Trek Strange New Worlds is a spin-off that looks set to run several seasons at least, and its inventiveness, strong tone, and musical proficiency make it a standout for the long-running franchise. Strange New Worlds Season 3, a genre-bending adventure full of surprises. The Star Trek universe has long been known for its ability to explore diverse storytelling styles, and Star Trek Strange New Worlds is no exception. With its episodic format, a dynamic cast, and a commitment to old-school Trek storytelling, the series has successfully won over both longtime fans and newcomers. As we approach Strange New Worlds Season 3, anticipation is at an all-time high, with showrunners promising a season filled with multiple genres, unexpected surprises, and bold new directions that will further solidify its place as one of the best iterations of Star Trek in the modern era. A genre-bending approach. One of the defining features of Strange New Worlds is its ability to seamlessly shift between different storytelling genres while still maintaining a cohesive narrative. Season 1 established this pattern with episodes ranging from horror, Ghosts of Illyria, comedy, Spock-a-Mock, and even a courtroom drama, Ad Astra per Aspera. Season 2 expanded on this concept by embracing full-fledged fantasy, Those Old Scientists, crossover with Lower Decks, and the musical episode Subspace Rhapsody. Season 3 looks set to take this formula even further. According to sources close to the production, Season 3 will include an episode styled after classic noir detective films, featuring Captain Pike navigating an interstellar mystery where nothing is as it seems. Another episode will lean into Western influences, taking cues from classic space frontier storytelling. Rumors also suggest that a high-concept science fiction episode will involve mind-bending time loops and paradoxes reminiscent of the Twilight Zone. Character-driven surprises. Beyond its experimental episodes, Strange New Worlds has always thrived on strong character development. Season 3 promises to delve deeper into the arcs of its core crew members, especially in the wake of last season's cliffhangers. Captain Christopher Pike continues to wrestle with the knowledge of his future, a tragic destiny that he knows is unavoidable. This season, the moral dilemmas he faces will take center stage, forcing him to make difficult choices that could alter the trajectory of those around him. Spock, ever caught between his Vulcan and human heritage, will reportedly face a new crisis that will challenge his understanding of logic and emotion. His relationship with Nurse Christine Chapel, which has been a slow-burning subplot, could take unexpected turns as her Starfleet career ambitions potentially take her away from the Enterprise. Meanwhile, number 1, Una Chin Riley, will have to reckon with her place in Starfleet after narrowly escaping a court-martial. Her struggle to balance leadership and personal freedom will be an integral part of the season's overarching themes. Dr. Mabenga, whose complex past has already been explored in depth, may find himself confronting the lingering consequences of his morally ambiguous decisions in Season 2. Legacy and classic Trek ties. One of Strange New Worlds' great strengths has been its ability to integrate elements from the original series while keeping the stories fresh and accessible. Season 3 will continue to weave in classic Trek lore, with familiar alien species, references to historic Starfleet events, and even the potential return of a few iconic characters. There are whispers that the show will explore the backstory of a beloved Star Trek race that has been absent from live-action television for some time. Additionally, longtime fans may see the return of a character linked to Pike's future, possibly further expanding the bridge between Strange New Worlds and the original series. The Gorn, who have been reimagined as terrifying and formidable adversaries in Strange New Worlds, are also expected to return in a big way. The show's portrayal of the Gorn as a major threat has been a highlight, and Season 3 will reportedly introduce new facets of their culture, making them even more complex and intriguing. Unexpected twists and new threats. If there's one thing Strange New Worlds excels at, it's delivering unexpected twists that leave audiences on the edge of their seats. Season 3 will continue this trend by introducing a mysterious new antagonist whose motivations challenge Starfleet's ideals in ways never seen before. This new adversary may not be a traditional villain, but rather a force that compels the Enterprise crew to rethink their very understanding of diplomacy and morality. Moreover, with the ongoing tension between Starfleet and external factions, the season could see the crew navigating political intrigue on a grander scale. The possibility of a secret Starfleet Black Ops mission or an encounter with a lost, ancient alien civilization could bring new layers of mystery and suspense. Looking ahead, with its commitment to genre experimentation, deep character arcs, and unpredictable storytelling, Strange New World Season 3 is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious and thrilling seasons yet. By embracing the adventurous spirit of classic Star Trek while introducing fresh ideas, the series continues to prove why it is a standout in the modern sci-fi landscape. As we prepare for its return, one thing is certain: the crew of the USS Enterprise will boldly go where no season has gone,